Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going Q1 of the weekly contest 436 sort matrix by diagonals. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, let me know what you think about this problem. I think there is not that much complicated about this problem per se, not to say it's easy. It is simple, and it is actually marked as a medium, which I can understand. It's very easy to make silly mistakes on this one. I think the key thing to note about this, and this is I don't like to use the word tricks in this channel in general, in this server channel, whatever you want to call it. But the reason why I do want to say that, let me bring up the drawing board real quick. It's not a trick, but if you did know this, it is a lot faster, right? To kind of solve this problem. But basically the idea is that, okay, maybe I need a default grid so I don't have to draw it every time. But basically, let's say you have a grid, right? Man, all right, I could draw lines. Hang on. There you go. I have the magic technology. I don't need to, I'm not going to draw that many boxes because, it'll take a while. Okay, whatever, close enough. So here we have 0, 0. It depends on how you define it. I always do columns as the second coordinate, right? And so forth, right? And then here you have 1, 0, 2, 0, so forth, right? And of course this is 1, 1, oops, 2, 2, 3, 3, right? So then for diagonals, what I know is that there are really only two diagonals, or two diagonal types rather, right? Which is the one that goes this way, right? And another one that goes this way, not shown. And the way that you know how to do it is just look at which way you go, right? For example, and what I mean by that is just that if you go from here, well, that's not going to tell you anything, but it's 1, 1. So here you know that these two are connected, and these two are connected, and these two are connected. That's what you're looking for. And of course, in this case, the diagonal is all going to be just, because it's either x minus y or x plus y will give you the unique answer. And like I said, that's just like a shortcut. You can show to yourself at home as an upsolving thing to figure out why that is. But yeah, as you can see, or in this diagonal, you do x minus y, all the numbers are the same. This is the 0 diagonal. Right here, it's actually the -1 diagonal, the way that I'm defining it. This one is -2. Oops, how did that happen? -2, right? This way is 1, this way is 2, this way is 3, right? So forth, dot, 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 right? Okay, right? Yeah. So that's basically the idea. And if you want to look at the other way, I'm not going to go over in this video just so that I give you something to do at home for upsolving. But those are the two things. I don't know if I would call it a trick. You can come up with this. It's just that it is a little bit annoying. And of course, there are also other ways to think about this, right? Because you can start at 0, 0, and you just go +1, +1, +1, +1, dot, dot, to go that diagonal, and also the other ones. But also, you can kind of, another way to think about this as a result of that is that if you have +1, +1 to go to the next diagonal, then dx is equal to 1, dy is equal to 1. So then dx minus dy is going to be 0, and so forth, right? And that's kind of the invariant that we have every time, where if you have the other diagonal, well, just play around to see what's the invariant there, right? So that you can make that equal to 0, because TLDR is that this, I think one of these is -1, depending on how you want to define it. It could be this one, but then as a result, then adding them is going to be equal to 0. So then that's the invariant that you would have. In any case, that's the other diagonal. You can play around them. Anyway, there are a lot of ways you can have solved this, of course, but the way that I did it in about 3 minutes, so maybe that's good. If you're looking for that kind of tip, it's just that I push everything on a list on the same diagonal, and then next, everything in the same key, I sort it, because you need to sort for this problem, and I put it in a deck or a queue for this one, right? Yeah, and that's really, and this is a little bit too magic-y. Maybe you need to put this in another variable. That's also fine, or another lookup table, because technically you're changing the types, which is a little bit sketchy. But in any case, this the DAC allow us to do pop from the left or the right. You can also, I highlight the wrong one, but anyway, but you can also just use an index to keep track of if you're really careful. I don't know if I want to do that, but you can do it. Right, I think you can actually do some index math, but the reason why I did it so that I can do it very quickly, right? And here, honestly, there are only two possible ways, and I think I got it wrong the first time, so I just swapped them. But that's fine, right? The reason is that now, if the way to kind of look at the lower or the bottom left is actually if you kind of bring this back up real quick, then here. Yeah, if you look at the number of the invariant, which is x minus y of the diagonal, then now you see what the labels are, and this is where also the key comes in handy, right? Because then now this is the label of the diagonal, and then we want this to be the smaller number, and then the rest is the larger number. Pretty straightforward, kind of. I mean, assuming you have everything right, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, that's it. What's the complexity? It's going to be n log n, just because that's how sorting always works. You have the sum of a lot of m log m's for some m's, and it's going to be n log n in the worst case. And that's it. That's all I have with this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And you could watch me solve it live during a contest now. Go, go, go. What does that mean? The middle diagonal. The diagonals are what? Oh, I see. That's weird, but okay. That's a Q1. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just easy to get wrong. That's all. Okay. We want to do. Nope, it's x minus y, right? And now, okay, so we sort them. Let's convert them to deck. Okay. Okay, so if x minus y is 0, x is greater than y is going to be bottom, then we want something like that. Nope, very well. Is it the other way? Oh yeah, I meant it's the other way, I think. Yeah, 823 967 451. Okay. Okay, really annoying. Q1, but not too bad. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem, this contest, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.